Hi boys and girls, for this project you are going to be doing a crayon transfer. So you need two pieces of paper, crayons, and a pen or a pencil. Pen will work probably the best, but then you can erase. So the whole idea is that first you're going to take your big sheet of paper and you're going to just color the whole page with crayon. And as you can see, I filled in most of the white spaces as much as possible, and I pressed pretty hard with my crayon so that the color showed up really nicely. You could do stripes, you could do zigzags, you can do polka dots all around the page. You can color it however you want to. That doesn't matter, and it's a good idea to use more than 2 colors. Let's maybe use about 5. And if you want to do more than 5, that's also good. So I started by this circle shape and I just kept coloring around it until I got to the end, and this is a yellow color, even though it's hard to see. Then you're going to get another piece of paper, and I would cut this one down into smaller pieces. So for my first drawing, you can see on the back, I drew a whale with seaweed and stuff like that. What I'm going to do, and this is what it looks like when it's done, it looks all rainbow and colorful, is I'm going to take my paper, I'm just going to use this top part, but if I cut it down into a smaller piece, it would be a little bit easier. And I'm going to line it up nicely with my crayon page. So the crayon page is right behind it like that. And then I'm going to draw my picture. So maybe I want to draw an ice cream cone. So I will start by, for my ice cream cone, drawing, and I'm pressing kind of hard. I also have a notebook underneath my paper. That way, it kind of gives it a little bit of a cushion. Okay, so I'm going to make that triangle part for the cone. And I'm going to start with just outlines, but we aren't going to keep it with just outlines. We're going to also color. I'm going to make my ice cream scoop here. All right, there's one ice cream scoop. Now maybe I might make a second scoop on this ice cream. I'm going to add some chocolate sauce to this one. And maybe a cherry on top. Just like that. So now I have my line drawing, and I pressed pretty hard with my pen. I also had this cushion here, so that way my page has a way of not ripping. We don't want it to tear, so we got to be careful. Now I'm going to color some things in. So maybe I'm going to color in this whole chocolate sauce. With my pen. I'm going to leave the cherry since I have the chocolate sauce colored in. Might add a little bit more detail to this ice cream. Maybe I'll do a couple lines in this part. And then maybe a little bit here for this ice cream. I could color in my entire picture. I'm just kind of balancing and changing things up. Okay, and then for the cone, I'm going to draw the waffle part, if it was like a waffle cone. And down here, color it in a little bit. And make one side a little bit darker so it maybe looks a little bit three-dimensional. Just like that. So the whole time I've had my other paper underneath, right? So now when I lift this up, my drawing is like a rainbow drawing based off the part of crayons that I was coloring on top of. If I color something in all the way, then it's just going to show up whatever color crayon part of page you're on. So it doesn't matter what color your pen or pencil is on the other side, because when I color on it, then it's going to show up here. So even if, let's say I wanted to add some blue, because I didn't have any blue in this picture, I can move my page to the blue part and retrace whatever part I thought maybe should be more of a blue color in my ice cream cone. Now when I lift it up, see how there's the blue and purple in there to make it look a little bit different. So just like I did with my whale here, I made a nice background and everything, and the ice cream cone I didn't make a background, so I could still add that. Try it out and see what you guys think. Remember, you're using crayon on this page and coloring the whole thing, and then you're layering it on top and doing a nice crayon transfer. There's a lot of fun things you can do with this. I hope you enjoy it. And if you do decide to do this project, please send me a picture of your work so I can see what you guys are doing. You are all working so hard, and I'm proud of you. I miss you all. Bye, boys and girls.